It's a storm, it's a gale, spinning tails like hurricanes. Through the laughter and the hail, humor makes the heavy rains. Casino money lost in the whirlwind of thought. Tarzan's in the jungle, clapping cheeks uncaught. Jesus had low T, but we turn it up high. On allegedly lane, we let the limits fly. And the wind and the wet, hurricane of talking shit, bringing life through every skit. In the eye will always fit. We're laughing in the storm, dancing in the rain. Life's a punchline, or maybe a hurricane. Every chat, every comment fuels our spree. This live wild ride is where we'll always be. We're the wind and the wit, hurricane of talking shit, bringing light through every skit. In the eye will always fit. We're laughing in the storm, dancing in the rain. Life's a punchline, or maybe a hurricane. Every chat, every comment fuels our spree. This live wild ride is where we'll always be. It's a storm, it's a gale, spinning tails like hurricanes. Through the laughter and the hail, humor makes the heavy rains. Casino money lost in the whirlwind of thought. Tarzan's in the jungle, clapping cheeks uncaught. Jesus had low T, but we turn it up high. On allegedly lane, we let the limits fly. And the wind and the wet, hurricane of talking shit, bringing life through every skit. In the eye will always fit. We're laughing in the storm, dancing in the rain. Life's a punchline, or maybe a hurricane. Every chat, every comment fuels our spree. This live wild ride is where we'll always be. We're the wind and the wit, hurricane of talking shit, bringing light through every skit. In the eye will always fit. We're laughing in the storm, dancing in the rain. Life's a punchline, or maybe a hurricane. Every chat, every comment fuels our spree. This live wild ride is where we'll always be.
What's good, Hurricane homies? Back for a wonderful Wednesday. It's your boy, the Juggernaut Jester himself, aka the Grizzly Bear, aka the Hungry Him, bro. So it's what it is. It's been a while since I've been on my own on a Jester Journals, because quite frankly, chat, let's just be open and honest, because that's what the Jester Journals is about. It's the winter was kicking my ass financially. This studio may not seem like it's a lot, but it's a pain in the butt skis. It's a pain in the butt skis to fucking keep heated. So, you know, I just decided to cut it. What up, Slater? Slater! But it was a pain in the butt to keep this thing heated for basically an hour episode. But it is basically springtime. We're looking at warm weather ahead, and it won't be just the Jester Journals anymore. We've got exciting stuff. So from now on, after the Jester Journals, we'll be doing what's known as the weekly Genie Wars update, or well, I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but just Genie Wars stuff. And so we're gonna work on that. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get these episodes mapped out. And we're going to use some AI to create some cool little art concepts and stuff, to put together a little storyboard for this contest. And we'll see how the cookie crumbles. So you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. We got some crazy topics to talk about today. There's an animal rights pickle. There's a pickle going on. There's a pickle in the animal rights community, and it's over an artist This artist was going to let 3 miniature pigs starve to death in an exhibit, and he was calling it art. He was just going to let them starve to death. So some animal rights activists decided, no. This simply won't do. I won't allow it to go down like this. We're not just going to stand by and let 3 little cute little Wilburs starve to death, right? Like, not only are we going to starve it to death, that's inhumane, but we're not even going to get bacon out of it. So, like, that's like a crime against humanity, probably. So, some animal rights activists got together, and they basically decided to go national treasure on these 3 little pigs. So, some animal rights activists, they got together, and they broke in, and they stole these 3 little pigs. Some say stole them. Others say save. But it's interesting to me that it even got to this point. How is it that an artist, like, this is the funny thing about art as well these days, like, how do you get to the point as an artist where you're like, yeah, no, like, this is, because if I'm not an artist, but if I just decided tomorrow that I'm going to put a box outside my house with, like, colored, like, Easter confetti, like the grass at the bottom. And then I sealed it up with 3 little pigs in there and they were going to die. I don't think my neighbors, the HOA, I don't think the police in my city, I don't think they'd stroll up, be like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's an art piece. You don't understand. It's an art piece. It's not murder, it's art. And now I understand, officer, you may have not went to the Art Institute of New Hampshire and have a degree in art history and an appraisal apprenticeship at the goddamn museum, right? So you may not be able to appreciate what I'm doing here, but you have to understand that, like, Van Gogh was ahead of his time. Philosophers and great artists of the ancient worlds were often seen as heretics and treasonous. And you're looking at me with eyes right now that suggest that you are judging me. But I'm telling you that this is going to be a historical art exhibit. And these 3 fucking dead pigs are absolutely integral. Because I forgot. Artists can just do whatever they want now. You get a little bit of name, you get a backer, you have a fucking rich aunt or something. You know what I mean? You can just tape a banana to a wall, fucking, put one's fucking, you take a paintbrush, you fling it one time at the canvas, and you're like, wow, what a masterpiece. It's fucking unbelievable. It's exquisite. If you were a real artist, you would make 3 dead pig sculptures and put them in your exhibit. But no, you're like, oh, dude, I'm such a pure artist that I'm actually going to use, real dead pigs. Hey, fucking get over yourself, bro. Get over yourself. It doesn't even make sense at all. And then after the pigs get stolen, he's like, you know, I really didn't think about it before, and I can understand why people would be upset about it. And, you know, I've decided that I'm not going to make that exhibit as part of the, that piece is part of the exhibit anymore. I think I'm just gonna leave that piece out. Oh, no shit. No shit. It makes national news, and now half of the internet's calling you a fucking psycho killer. And you're like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to mercilessly starve to death 3 pigs in a glass box just so I can take pictures and call it art. It's really a travesty if you think about it. Because at the end of the day, this guy probably at some point was good at art. But just like Kanye, you start sniffing your shit so hard. That you think that, like, nobody else could possibly understand the genius that's going on within your brain. You're regular. You're a little bit more creative than most people, but you're still just regular. Don't go fucking taking a turkey baster of fucking ego and boosting it up your ass like it's Thanksgiving, right? Okay? You don't need to fucking sniff your shit so hard you get a blood-curdling disease like that tribe in Africa, right? You don't need to be up your own ass so far you're looking through your own eyes through your ass. Yeah. So this guy probably had a couple good art exhibits. He made probably a decent amount of money. He's living a good life. And then all of a sudden he starts thinking his shit, no, what the fuck is going on down here? Cords tangling up all over the place and whatnot. But, where was I? Oh, but just like Kanye, he started thinking he was so fucking unbelievably genius to himself that, like, you know, all of a sudden now Hitler's cool, right? And this guy's sniffing his own shit so hard, he's like, dead pigs are going to be awesome. Everybody's going to love this. If I murder these 3 pigs by starving them to death, it's going to be awesome. I'll just never understand. Like, I would say that I believe in myself. But, like, also I have moments where I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, are you really that guy? Is that you? These people are just like, no. You want to see dead pigs. You don't know you want to see dead pigs, but you want to see dead pigs. It's literally crazy. But on to another story. A Swiss politician finds himself in a heap of trouble. Now, we all know the stuff about the Swiss, right? Okay? We all know that they're neutral in most conflicts throughout the last, 100 so plus years. We know that that some of them really like chocolate. Me too. Shout out black girls. And we know they have the Hadron Collider that conspiracy theorists say, change the timeline or whatever. So those are the 3 things we know about Switzerland. And it's funny to me that their politician is in a heap of trouble because he bought pink water pistols on the internet. Now, in my high school, not when I was a senior, but when I was in high school, one of the seniors' graduating classes, it was like a tradition. It happened for years upon years until like 2 years before I graduated. So when I was a sophomore. This is a theme in my life, chat, by the way. We'll get into it. Remind me to get into the school stuff. Field trips. Okay, so a couple years, for 20 years before I made it to high school, it was a tradition that the seniors on the last day of school would have a water balloon and a water gun fight. It was tradition. And then, Sandy Hook happened and people got shot up. And then all of a sudden it was pit-popping and jiving every school season with school shooters. So then they got rid of the water guns, right, chat? Big fucking whoop, okay? Like, probably 5 years before I made it to high school. But they still did the water balloons fights, right? But then when I was a sophomore, some of the seniors decided to put bleach in the goddamn water balloons. Because that's going to be awesome. And they were like, we're going to ruin everybody's last day clothes. Because nobody thought for 1 second, wait, what happens if it gets in somebody's eye? Yeah, dummies. So, we were not allowed to do the water balloon fight on the last day of school when I graduated. But that's been a theme throughout my high school. So 2 years before I graduated, there was water balloon fights. Not allowed water balloon fights when I graduated. When I was in 8th grade, when I was in 7th grade, the 8th graders, for as long as people could remember, went to Hershey Park. When I was in 7th grade, the 8th graders went to Hershey Park. When I made it to 8th grade, they canceled the Hershey Park trip. It was too expensive or whatever, so we went to a place called Friendship Hill, which is just a park with a really old house in it. Then, when I was in 9th grade, the 10th graders went to Harrisburg. And then, when I made it to 10th grade, no Harrisburg. We went to a fucking aeronautics museum. Hey, that's a plane. Hey, that's also a plane. Oh my God, you're not going to believe this. Another fucking plane. Right? So then, when I was a junior, the seniors went to Florida, went to Disney World. The seniors went to Disney World when I was in 11th grade. Did you know when I made it to being a senior, there was no fucking trip? So literally the grade above me got to experience all of the last awesome trips. So the grade above me got to go to Hershey Park, Harrisburg, and Disney World. I went to Friendship Hill. Hey, this is a park with an old house. An aeronautics museum. Oh, sir, there's been a second plane. And fucking nothing. We didn't have a senior trip. I think we went to Kennywood. I think we went to fucking Kennywood. Oh my God, bro. Hey, McGuffey. Fuck you. Huh? Hey. Fuck you. Yo, McGuffey, by the way, are you guys still employing that fucking pedophile? Yo, are you guys still employing that guy who, like, is super, super touchy with the female students? Is that guy still work there? I bet he does. But the guy who got caught with weed in his house wasn't even his room. It was just he had roommates and they got caught with weed and he had to fucking retire, but he was cool. But hey, the guy who's touching female students inappropriately? Nah. Let's make sure that guy gets tenure. Let's make sure he gets a retirement plan. And as a matter of fact, let's make sure he has seniority where he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants and nobody cares. Go high school. Fuck you. Anyway, back to the Swiss shit. Okay, so Swiss politician bought water guns. Now, I said all of what I said to basically point out that until Sandy Hook happened, it was a regular thing that high school students would celebrate their graduation at my school by having a water gun fight in the parking lot on the way out the door. And in Switzerland, if you're a politician and you happen to buy pink squirt guns off of the internet, you're in big, big trouble because that violates the weapons law. That, to me, has the same energy as, do you guys remember when, like, that kid got expelled from school because he chewed his Pop-Tart into a gun? And literally, it was just an L, and he held it. You remember how we all thought, like, that's ridiculous? He's fucking 7. He was eating a Pop-Tart. He was messing around with his friends. He doesn't need to be expelled from school. That's this. Like, I understand Switzerland. Like, you have this, like, whole, like, oh, we're, like, mightier than thou. We don't engage in war. We have no crime. But, like, you're also the most racist country in the world. So, like, you're like, brown people, they'll never fit in here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. So, like, you know, I don't know. It's like, you know, you can't be like that. Because that's crazy. You can't be like, we don't want anybody that's not super white, that follows the exact customs that we do, but also, Squirt guns, no, no. Squirt guns, no, no. That's against the weapons law. So does that mean if I go to Switzerland and I just happen to make a squirt gun, am I going to be arrested? Because, like, is the law basically like if it looks like a gun, if it can be perceived as a gun, if it's menacing in any way, it's illegal? Because if that's the case, yeah, you guys make some good chocolate, but, like, bro, that's it. I just figured it out. That's why Swiss people are the best chocolatiers. Because it's the only chocolate they'll allow into their country. No blacks, no Puerto Ricans, no fucking Middle Easterners. If you're not fucking pure cocaine, why? You ain't making it to Switzerland, baby. You ain't allowed there. Switzerland don't want you there. They'll make real chocolate, but they don't want chocolate people there. That's insane. So Switzerland won't allow black people or squirt guns. But some guy in a kitchen will dedicate his life to making sure, dude, it's 34 cacao beans to exactly 17 grams of sugar on 175 degrees in a double boiler for 4.5 hours, okay? And then you stir it every 7.5 minutes on the dot, okay? And then once you do that, you slowly pour it onto the sheet tray, and then you spread it out. You spread it out, and then you put the sheet tray in the cooler at exactly 41 degrees because you don't want it to cool too fast because then it won't be the perfect chocolate. Like, they'll do all that, but the moment they're like you're like, hey, this black family wants to move in and they're rich. No, they won't fit in here. They're not gonna like it. They're like, we're not gonna take them. They're not gonna like it. Like, we don't want them here. That's the Swiss. And you also can't have pink squirt guns. It's unreal. But I wonder what else would like follow under, like, if you know how like bachelorette parties have those gummy candies that are shaped like cocks. Do you think if I made like ray gun, like from Call of Duty, like the ridiculous ray gun, where it's clearly not a real gun, Swiss people, Swiss government, do you think if I sent a bag of gummy guns to Switzerland, I would be in trouble? Like, how far do they take this? Because it's literally just a squirt gun. Like, I can't express to you enough how much this has to be an ideology thing, because it's definitely not about it being a weapon. Unless I figured it out, chat. It's Switzerland. It's fucking frozen up there. You can't have squirt guns. Next thing you know, there's just fucking ice random places all over the place. Because, like, 2 kids were outside. Oh, squirt, 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 squirt. Then some little old lady's walking down the sidewalk and she's like, it hasn't snowed for a few days, but it is cold, but it's going to be fine. And then she just hits a fucking patch of fucking string ice from a squirt gun and fucking breaks her neck. And the next thing you know, like, they have to donate her body to fucking research or something. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Bam, ba-dum, bam, ba-dum. Ba-dum, bam, ba-dum. Yeah. Ba-dum, bam, ba-dum. So what else is going on? Let's see. We got the London Comedy Club. Now, chat, I love comedy. I do comedy. I be comedian. And it's like, let's go out on a limb here and say it's probably the most unrespected art form by the regular people. Like, if you've ever tried comedy, you study it, you care about it, or you're an actor or a musician and you're like play the venues the comedians play at and stuff like that, those people all respect the craft of stand-up comedy. But for the most part, regular people do not. Most people look at it like, oh, I could do that. And maybe you could, maybe you couldn't. That's not up for me to decide. That's for you to try it or shut up, right? So, it's always been a thing where like the comedians don't really get respect from the audience as much as you would think they would. Okay? So I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. So I'll tell you the story and then we'll see what happens. A London comedy club bans audience members with frozen faces from Botox. Okay? And the owner of the establishment states that he's doing that because of how many entertainers have been complaining that so many females and I guess some men with so much Botox in the audience, their faces aren't moving, so you don't know if you're doing well or not. And apparently that affects you. But here's the thing. That's the game. The owner of this club is doing it wrong. If a person's heckling, kick them out. That's how you help us, right? The person's heckling, kick them out. Like, if somebody's being unbelievably disruptive, kick them out. What I don't need you to do is stop people at the door if their face doesn't move. Because if their face doesn't move, that's fine. That makes me work harder. That means I'm up there and I'm like, oh, this lady's not laughing. Let me try a little bit harder. Let me get that little pep in my step to try to get this. Let me try to get her cheeks to touch the ceiling. You know what I mean? Like, we'll take that however we want to take it. You take that how you want to take it. But, it's like, how do I put this? It's exactly like when the NFL keeps making more and more rules to protect the quarterback. At some point, we're all like, okay, we get it. You don't want him to get hurt. But it's still the fucking game of football. The guy makes an unbelievable amount of money. You can't make it injury proof. Stop being annoying. You're making the game suck. Right? So now what? Now what? Now what if people have resting bitch face, they're not allowed to come to your comedy club? Oh, you weren't smiling on the way in, so we turned them away. So now I have to perform the 4 people in the audience because they showed up with a smile? Like, come on, man. Where does it stop? Where does it stop? London, you bitches. Quit being such bitches, London. Fuck. Y'all pussy for that. On God. On Gizzard. Chat, make sure the motto for this month is help cripples, show nipples. Help cripples, show nipples. Help cripples. Show nipples! Show nipples! Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I'm just kidding, chat. I'm not showing you my fucking nipples. What do you think this is? Some sort of sideshow freak show? Nah, it definitely is. This is a side freak show. Hell yeah. Dude, basically all I'm saying is London is fucking gay. London is gay as fuck. It's never been cool. Like, London is like New York. Okay? London was poppin' when London was poppin'. Now it's just stories about London poppin'. New York was poppin' when New York was poppin'. Now it's just stories about New York poppin'. Ain't no cities poppin' no more. Because guess what? Life sucks. Everything sucks now. Cities suck. Suburbs suck. Country sucks. Vacations suck. Everything sucks. But London specifically sucks. Because they still walk around like... London is like a UFC fighter. London is like Conor McGregor. You had your glory days. And by God, there were some great glory days. You did some mighty things. You were the fucking attraction of the world. But guess what? You're just not that anymore, pal. and you should probably just stay in the shadows and shut the fuck up, because you're not going to fight again. And if you do, you're either going to have to fight somebody you can easily tear apart and we're not going to respect, or you're going to get your ass kicked, because guess what? You're not that guy no more, pal. So London is McGregor, and the United States is probably, I'd say, John Jones. Like, we've been winning for a super long time. We're still winning, but, like, it's definitely pretty obvious our time is coming to a close. Like, we're the GOATs. We the fucking GOATs. But it seems like our career is ticking down just a wee bit, right? And China is like, I would have said Alex Pereira, but he just lost. So I'm gonna go, who the fuck's that guy who's like, looks like Khabib, but isn't Khabib? Like, he got that Khabib face and Khabib body and Khabib origin story, but he's not Khabib. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Khabib. Oh, Khabib, come on, Khabib. Yeah, Khabib, come here. But it's getting hot here. Damn, you turn the air conditioner's on, I'm getting too cold. I turn the air conditioner off, it's warming up too fast. I cannot win. The power of Anubis compels you. The power of Anubis compels you. All right, let's see. What else is there to talk about? They're sinking the SS United States. It's about goddamn time. You know, I can't believe it took Kanye supporting Hitler for us to decide to put our SS roots to bed. The SS United States, the Soviet... Wait, what the fuck does SS stand for? Super Soldiers. Yeah. Super Saiyan. Oh, shit. Hey, yo. Is Goku a Nazi? Yo, is Goku a Nazi because he's SS? Yo. Brain fart, dude. Goku's a Nazi because he's SS. Goku's a Nazi. Yes. Is Goku a Nazi? He's part of the SS. Is Goku a Nazi? Yes. Goku and Vegeta. What's up, dude? I'm a Nazi. I'm not trying to be rude, but I need the Dragon Balls. Trying to make some nukes. I'm Goku and I'm a Nazi dude. My name is Goku. I'm a Nazi dude. Goku is SS, Super Saiyan. Goku's a Nazi. And that's just what it is. I just discovered that. But the U.S. sinking the SS United States. So we're sinking our Nazi roots. Goku's a Nazi. Kanye West is a black white supremacist Nazi, which is fucking bonkers. Dude, think about what I just said, chat. If you break it down, Kanye West is a black white supremacist Nazi. Wow. What a world. What a weird world we're living in. And we're sinking the SS United States, which is a super old boat, and it's a tanker. And instead of, I don't know, being responsible, we decided that what we're going to do is we're going to strip it of its, like, amenities or whatever, and then we're just going to sink it in the Gulf of America and let fish use it as a house. Hell yeah. We're gonna let the fishies use it. So, that's what we do now. When a boat is not usable for us anymore and nobody cares to take tours on it, we just take all the seats out of it. We take a couple pictures with a few old people that are about to die. And then, yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's crazy. But Neil, did you catch what I said? I figured it out. It's called the SS United States. So we're finally burying our Nazi ties thanks to Kanye. Kanye saying how much he loved Hitler was like, the United States was like, fuck, we got to double down on how much we don't love Hitler. So let's get rid of our SS United States. But then I realized because I forgot what does SS and the Nazi stand for. So I was like, Super Soldier, Super Saiyan, Goku's a Nazi. Goku's a Nazi. He's SS. Basically, Dragon Ball Z is a Japanese story about had the Nazis gotten nukes first. Because as we remember, chat, the Japanese were on the German side, so they thought very fondly of the Germans. And basically, Goku's a really good guy, and he's powerful and all this stuff, and he just gets stronger and stronger. And like Goku's basically like Hitler, probably, I guess. But the story of Dragon Ball Z is a fantasy scenario where the Germans discovered nuclear weapons first. That's Goku and his friends. And they travel and like make the world in what they deem as the best world possible. And then like, you know, Piccolo's the United States with like the guns and stuff, because that's what we was all about. You know what I'm saying? Basically, chat, is I'm telling you that Japan made Dragon Ball Z. The guy who made Dragon Ball Z, that was his version of, wouldn't it be awesome if Hitler got nukes first? That's Goku. Goku would have actually been much worse than Hitler if he didn't hit his head as a baby. Oh, shit. I don't even know what that means. Goku must have bonked his head as a baby. The Saiyans literally drop infants onto planets to kill everyone? Dude, what the fuck? That kind of sounds like a nuke, doesn't it? Because didn't we call one of our nukes Little Boy? Now they're dropping infants to destroy planets. I mean, you're almost making my case for me, Neil. You're almost basically making my case that that Dragon Ball Z is a fan fiction of if the evil Axis would have won. Oh, wow. You guys love Nazi stuff. You guys think one of the best animes in the world is promoting Hitler. Wow, guys. They turn into gigantic apes if they were exposed to a full moon. Now they're just racist. So long as they have their monkey tail? Okay, buddy. Now you're just doing ad-libs. Now you're just letting your phone put sentences together. So you're meaning to tell me that Super Saiyans, a.k.a. SS, a.k.a. Goku's a Nazi, they drop infants on the planet to kill everybody, and then they turn into gigantic apes if exposed to a full moon, as long as they have their monkey tail? So the infants are Nazis with monkey tails? Nazi monkey soldiers? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is getting out of control, man. This is fucking bonkers, dude. Oh boy. So we already knew Godzilla is like, why did I never notice any of this before? Godzilla is like the villain, and he has, what up, Sonny? I was just talking about how Goku's like SS, Super Saiyan, he's a Nazi, you know, stuff like that. But I'm just now putting it together. So, Japan was in the axis of evil, right? Okay. And then they make a show called Godzilla, right? Where Godzilla has nuclear energy and it just, everybody, you know what I mean? They fucking losing their shit because the big bad United States, aka the lizard people, our government, right? Oh my god, it's fucking all coming together. Our government are lizard people with nukes, aka Godzilla. Japan made a fucking entire goddamn billion-dollar series of sets of things off of Godzilla, which is basically a subliminal message of the United States is evil and wants to kill all the Japanese, right? Then they make a superhero show that everybody in Japan loves. They have statues of this guy, like people fucking beat their little dick off. They fucking they put gel in their hands and they turn their pubes into that fucking crazy hairdo that he has, you know what I mean? They're too far into it, right? Okay? And realistically, if you dig down, that story is about if Hitler got nukes first and went psycho all over the world and started building the world in the evil Axis image. And that's fantasy fiction from the fucking Japs. No fucking way. That's some spicy Jap shit, Japapinos. The original Godzilla was supposed to represent the anger. Yeah, see, bro, it's all coming together, bro. Japan wants to act like they're cool with us, but they secretly really wish Hitler would have got nukes. Wow. This is an enlightening time on the show. And I thought the revelation I had 45 episodes ago when I realized that Dragon Ball Z was American VeggieTales, right? But that's not the case at all. Wait a minute. Is VeggieTales Nazi propaganda? Oh boy. I don't think so. I think it might be just a coincidence. But I don't like coincidences. I think the VeggieTales... Religious Nazis. No way. Christian Nazis that love vegetables? I'm off the rails. I'm off the rails, chat. And then King Kong. You know what I mean? Like Japan's biggest, like, think about this, chat. Well, let's just play this scenario out. Okay, I'm thinking about it. Okay, if Japan really still harbors a resentment for us, right? What's the one thing they would want the most? America to eat itself from within. So from the Japanese perspective, right? Because they're an island of a solo culture and a solo race for most of history. They're probably looking at America is Godzilla, and then black people are King Kong, and they're hoping that Godzilla and King Kong, aka the government and black people, fight. And then it collapses the whole fucking thing. Yeah, that's what it is. So black people fight the government. Like, this is Japanese fan fiction. The black Americans fight the government, and America collapses, leaving way for the Asians to fucking take back over with Hitler if he had nukes. Wow. I think King Kong was an American invention. But it's Godzilla versus King Kong. Who came up with that? Did Japan make King Kong? Okay, so America and Japan made a King Kong film both in the same year. In 1933. Damn! They made King Kong before World War II! Fuck! That throws a whole monkey wrench in my shit. So this has nothing to do with black people and nukes. God, it's so hard to decipher history through fake stories. Fuck! It's so hard to make false historical claims based on fantasy works of art from a single culture. Why can't I tell the world's history based on King Kong, Godzilla, and Goku? This is so unfortunate. I'm about to have to turn the AC back on. What the fuck? More random trivia. King Kong beats Godzilla in the first encounter. Interesting. What is it about, like, certain things that just stand the test of time, right? Is it just good marketing? Is it just a good concept? Like, what is it about? Like, King Kong was made in 1933. Like, they just had a box office hit last year with King Kong in it. You know? There are ties with Goku and Sun Wukong. I'm not super familiar with the Wukong story though. Like Wukong the game that recently came out. Na 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 na. The game is based around the story, I believe. Interesting. There's a show called The Wukong Warrior or some shit. Or The Wu Assassin. Or The Monkey King. Or The Monkey Man. Wu Monkey Assassin. Wu Monkey Assassin Man Monkey Man. Nope, I have no idea. I think I'm mixing up two different shows. The Journey to the West? The Journey to the West. Where we do the best. Journey to the West. Kamikaze explosive vest. Journey to the West. Like 5, but with monkeys. Yeah. Neil, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? I've been thinking about this. If we didn't have the, what the fuck's it called? Something Valley. Something Valley, where we hate things that look superhuman. God damn it. What is it called? When you see something that's Uncanny Valley, that's it. Okay. If it wasn't for the Uncanny Valley, and we accepted monkeys into our lives the way that we accepted dogs into our lives all those thousands of years ago, do you think, now hear me out, like say when we started domesticating wolves, right? And now we have all these different dogs and like, it's fucking nuts, right? And they're domesticated to hell and back. Like you can just see one on the street most of the time if like you're chilling, right? Do you think if humans would have accepted monkeys the way we accepted wolves and dogs, do you think there would be like a crazy scenario where monkeys would be way more advanced just because of like we brought them along with us and we were training them for thousands and thousands of years, and like maybe they wouldn't be able to, they'd be like, you know, like 10 to 12-year-olds at max, but like still they'd be like 10 to 12-year-olds as like animals in the thing, where like we'd be walking down the street and there'd just be a monkey chilling at the bus stop waiting to catch a bus. Like, do you think that's what I'm saying? Is like, well, first of all, we didn't domesticate wolves. Wolves technically domesticated themselves. Wolves latched on to humans. That's why we still haven't technically domesticated cats as a species. Like canines as a species are 99, I think 97% or some shit percent domesticated, while cats are still like 50-50. Like literally still 50-50 cats domesticated. And I think that like if monkeys would have wanted to like work alongside us, because like it's not like it's impossible. Like the trainers that work with monkeys since they're kids, like that teach them how to do blocks and sign language and shit, like that's without any like evolutionary building blocks to like make it a part of like the learned of it. You know what I'm saying? So like I sometimes wonder if like if monkeys would have wanted to be like hang out with us and be maybe not domesticated but co-partners all those years ago, and we didn't just start fucking chopping monkey heads off because we were like, what the fuck, that looks like me, if I was hairy, fuck that. You know what I mean? How advanced would monkeys be right now is the question. How advanced do you think monkeys could have been if we dragged them along with us side by side for 10,000 years? I don't think monkeys can beat this. The next best domestic animal we have are cows. Well, yeah, also cows are fucking one of the earliest domesticated animals because of ancient fucking, like in ancient India, ancient Egypt, all these ancient places fucking worshipped cows. I often wonder if the inability to domesticate the zebra is what held back Africa so much. They have no rideable animals. That's true, bro. Like, we want to act like it's all fucking well, not we, but like some racists in America want to act like, it's like, dude, you don't understand. They do it to themselves. They don't innovate. They just fucking run around in their loincloths throwing fucking sticks at tigers. They don't think of anything. They leave their baskets, they pick their berries, and they fucking steal. Like, that's what some people say, right? And, maybe it literally just comes down to they didn't have horses because zebras were like, nah, dog, the half white in us don't fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? Domesticated crocs would go so hard. Bro, if you had an attack croc, all I'm saying is if you, in the year fucking 300 BC, if you had a crocodile that listened to your commands, you basically have a kingdom. Like, tell me you don't. Like, if you have a croc, not even like just the idea of like your croc would scare the shit out of so many people, nobody would fuck with you, but people would look at you almost like it's like a mystical being. Like, how did you, man, why does that thing listen to you? There must be something about you that's otherworldly that this beast would listen to you. Africa has camels? Yeah, man, but like, come on. Fuck camels. No, I think he's more talking about like, not like the Egyptian area and like the North Desert. I think he's more talking about like the middle to southern Africa where like there's literally nothing to ride, like where you would need to ride. Nobody care, like, yeah, camels through the desert's cool, but there's no zebras in the desert. The zebras are on the Sahara, the plains, and next to the junkies. War camels? Okay, here's the question. How many camels would it take to beat 100 crocodiles? That's a good question. How many camels would it take to kill 100 crocodiles? What's our guesses, guys? I'm going to ask Rock. How many camels would it take to defeat 100 full-sized crocodiles? So this is saying, Grok is saying that you would need at least a ratio of 2.5 to 1. So it's saying 250 camels minimum to beat 100 crocodiles. Camels are absolute units. If 100 camels wanted to kill 100... Okay, well, I'll just read you what it says. I'll give you the full breakdown. Yo, because Grok actually gives crazy detailed answers. So it goes, okay, I can't know for sure, but let's consider the facts. Camels, full-grown dromedary camel weighs about 1,000 to 1,500 pounds and is tough, with strong legs, kicking ability, and a stubborn attitude. They're built for endurance, but not necessarily combat. But they can deliver powerful kicks. Let's assume they're fighting as a group and motivated to take out the crocodiles. Assuming crocodiles, full-size crocodiles, which means something like a Nile or saltwater croc, weighs 500 to 2,000 pounds and has an insane bite force, around 3,700 psi. Armored skin and thrives in ambush scenarios. They are apex predators, especially near water, but less effective on dry land. Terrain. Crocodiles dominate the water while camels have an edge on land. To be fair, Let's imagine a neutral battlefield, say a muddy riverbank where both can maneuver but neither have the clear advantage. Numbers. It's 100 crocodiles versus an unknown number of camels. We need to estimate how many camels it would take to overwhelm with sheer force. On a 1-to-1 basis, a single camel versus a single crocodile would most likely lose 9 out of 10 times. But a camel's taller and could theoretically stomp and kick the crocodile's head if they land a lucky hit. Let's call it a 70-30% that the crocs favor in every solo fight. Group dynamics. Crocodiles don't work well as units. Camels could work together, stomping and kicking, while crocodiles might tire out from repeat lunges. Crocodile stamina is not infinite. Attrition. Each crocodile might take down 1 to 2 camels before being overwhelmed, especially if the camels gang up. If we assume a crocodile can kill 1 camel on average but is trampled by the next wave, the camels need the numbers. Yeah, okay. The United States Camel Corps was created for desert warfare around the 19th century and was shortly disbanded due to the Civil War. Well, yeah, dude, because fuck camels. Did I know camels drink seawater? No, but how come scientists aren't studying that to figure out, like, I'm so tired of hearing, like, California's got no water. You got the largest ocean, asshole. Right? Okay, and then they're like, well, you can't throw salt water because then the salt water will just destroy all the plants. And the fire's not, dumbass. Right? Okay, so why don't we just cut a camel in half and figure out how the fuck it separates the salt from the water? Right? How's the fucking camel separate the salt from the water? Okay, and let's fucking make a machine that does camel shit. And let's make sure we put these goddamn fires out so I don't have to hear rich people crying about how bad their life sucks. You fucking assholes. Mammalian disannihilation? Yeah, well, fuck that, dude. We're trying to put out fires, and we need camels and shit. It's what it is. Fucking Christ almighty, bruv. Yeah, give each house a camel and make them drink the piss. Now we're getting somewhere. No, just the people in Flint, Michigan, maybe? This is my campaign. I'm running for mayor of Flint, Michigan. And as mayor, I'm going to give everybody, every household in this city, a camel. And you will have desalted water. It'll just come in the form of piss. Yeah, I know what desalination is. This guy, bro. That's the whole point. I want to cut the camel in half. Reverse engineer how they take the salt out the water. You know, I want to fucking, put that shit in the goddamn pitcher. Shout out Britta. What? Okay. Final question, and then I'm going to take a few minutes, call my guy for the Jesty Journals, and get myself situated, and then we will be, not the Genie Wars, and then when I come back, it'll be time to go over and start working on the Genie Wars show for a contest. It's going to be good stuff. Okay, but what was the last thing I was about to say? Fuck. Shit, there was something. What the hell was it? King Kong ain't got shit on me. I'm gonna resalinate your chin with my nuts. Ooh. A little salty musk for my chin. Okay. There's a bromance brewing in the chat. Let's go. Yeah. Hey. This has been brewed. Nah, bro. Normally it's not just. Normally it's like on camera and stuff. But like this is just pure chat. This is pure chat. Oh shit. shaky cheese and an excited turtle. Oh boy. Stinky cheese. Ooh, I get it. Stinky cheese. You heart stinky cheese, excited turtles? Hell yeah. Squirtle cheese? I don't know what Squirtle cheese is. It's wild behavior, cuz. Wild. It's wild. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Do 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 do. Why is it so hard to find us? This is whack. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Uh-huh. 10 tag down when I'm betting on business. I'm a big stepper, drinking Dr. Pepper. I'll fuck your girlfriend unless she's a heifer. There you go. There you go. There you go. Your new name's Bartholomew.
Bartholomew?
Yeah, you want to know why?
Why is that, buddy?
Because Bartholomew short is Bart. Bart Simp, son. You know what I'm saying? Get fucked, boy. Out of here, bro. Don't make me pull up the evidence. Don't make me do it.
Black History Month / Valentine's Day of Hitler. Oh, yeah,
Dude, I was gonna bring it around, dude. You don't know how Hitler caused Cupid, dude? Little baby samurai, dude? Shooting arrows? Little baby Hawkeye? He's basically an Avenger, little Cupid.
Baby Hawkeye, huh?
Yeah, you don't know about baby Hawkeye?
Let's go, bro.
Baby Hawkeye of love?
Baby Hawkeye.
Of love.
Of love?
Yeah, dude.
Of love.
Yeah.
You just gotta tag it in there.
You got to, bro.
Gotta tag that in there.
You got to.
Bet.
Because if you don't say of love, then everybody's confused why there's a baby in a diaper flying around
In a Hawkeye suit.
making adults kiss in front of it. It's weird, kinda, right? There's a baby going around being like, I want this guy and this chick to kiss, or this guy, or this and they, or they and them, or if it's an orgy, plethora.
You know,
It means a lot.
after you saying the whole baby shooting people and want to see them kiss, only thing I can think of is that Jeffrey Epstein had something to do with this.
100%, dude.
Dude, there's no
Valentine's
fucking
Day
way.
is a United States holiday, and the only evidence you need is that the mascot is a baby half naked. You know the government loves half naked babies. They had a whole island full of it.
No, well, okay, they do love babies, but not in the way everybody else does. They like to drink their blood.
And what's the number one color of Valentine's Day?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
exactly, dude.
This is a government holiday!
100%.
Holy
dude.
shit, bro!
100%. In honor of Black History Month, I'm going to talk about the next 4 episodes will be about the most evil people that are white. So we're talking about Hitler today.
No. Can we do it on Asians?
No, we're talking about Hitler.
Asian people can be evil too.
Name one.
What's the fucking samurai? He was a badass, dude.
That's not Asian.
Nobunaga. Japanese is Asian.
No, it's not, bro.
What is it? What are you going to
They're islanders.
I'm not hearing that shit.
100%, they're
I'm not
islanders,
hearing
bro.
that shit,
They're like
bro.
Puerto Ricans and Filipinos. 100%, dude. I wasn't gonna be triggered about it. Now I'm fucking triggered. Here we are. Welcome, dude. Welcome
to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking show, dude. I was trying to be passive so I didn't have to attack you. Now here we are. I'm a fucking chihuahua. Where's your ankles? Are we still doing this? Like, Pennsylvania taxpayers are paying money. There's a guy who takes care of this groundhog. This guy makes more money in a year than I do, and his only job is to take care of a groundhog who's more famous than me at the moment. This is unbelievable. I'm gonna assassinate Punxsutawney Phil. I'm gonna assassinate Punxsutawney Phil and then do a comedy show while dancing on his body. It's the only way. And Gus is gonna be my backup dancer. It's gonna be me and Gus. It's real. Believe, Josh, believe. No, I will not believe that the barometric pressure or the stratosphere or the cumulus clouds or anything like that is a fuck. I forgot, dude. We're the Keystone State. I forgot. We don't play by the same rules. We're the Keystone State. Without us, everything falls apart. Of course we have a magical fucking groundhog. It makes so much sense now. What would you rather go to, X? Would you rather, with no money, like you work wasn't an option, you could have it off, your family was cool with it, and you could take your friends with you and money wasn't an option. Would you rather go to New Orleans Mardi Gras or Germany Oktoberfest? Now, I know as a black man, you might not want to go to Germany for obvious reasons, but also remember, the Cajuns also are, you know, hi, you crawfish, and hi, you two don't be together. Mark Wahlberg is attacking Pikachu for no reason. What? Yeah, this is what he said about Pikachu. Everybody thinks he's so cute, but where I come from, we'd cram that fucker in a toaster oven and cook it till the smoke detector starts going off. Now, here's my thing, Marky Mark, okay? You may have that to say about Pokemon and all that stuff, but it's crazy that in 1988, at age 16, Mark Wahlberg was arrested for assaulting 2 Vietnamese men while shouting racial slurs. Wahlberg has admitted to using multiple racial slurs and making derogatory comments about black people and mostly Asian people in the past. So I don't think he has a problem with Pikachu. I think he has a problem with the fact Pikachu's Asian. It could be. You know what I mean? Could be. Why won't he let this Asian hate go? We literally had a whole campaign, Stop the Asian Hate. And here Mark Wahlberg is. He's like, I can't beat up real Asians, so I'll beat up fake Asians.
Damn bastard, we hate them Asians.
Yeah. Ever since Kanye's been in the news talking shit about the Jews, I don't know how to read articles from mainstream media anymore. Because everything's they. Like, you don't know if they're talking about the Jews, if they're talking about non-binary people. You don't know if they're talking about pronouns or multiple people. They, at January 6th, I was like, there's non-binaries at the fucking Capitol on Jan 6th? No, just multiple people. And then you're like, oh, okay. They run the banks. I'm like, okay, multiple people run the banks. No, the Jews run the banks. I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't know what's going on. Okay? They're protesting. All right, so there's a lot of people protesting. No, you idiot. The non-binary people are protesting. Fuck, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on in the New York Times. Somebody help me. NBS. Naam bin Salam. This leader of Saudi Arabia, my friend, my ally, my colleague, in the future, hopefully. I would love nothing more than to get paid a decent amount from a Saudi Arabian prince to just come over there and talk shit about America for an hour. I'd love it, dude. I'd go over there. I'd be like, yeah, dude, in America, dude, I'd go full Andrew Tate. These bitches walk around showing their cheekbones, their ass cheeks, everything cheek. These bitches just cheeking out over in America. See, where I'm from, when a woman gets stoned, she's just smoking some weed. But I think you guys do it better. Am I right, Saudi Arabia, or am I right? Yeah, dude. I'd totally perform for the Prince of Saudi Arabia. 100%, dude. Unbelievable, dude. You're gonna take a ride on Lizzo? Hey, dude. You'll be on top, right? Arms won't reach the bed, dude. How you gonna deal with that? How you gonna missionary if your arms won't reach the bed? What are you gonna do? The worm? You're just gonna fucking you know what I mean? You just gonna do that? Because she got a dude on the Minnesota Vikings. I heard it in a song, dude. I wasn't annoyed at all about Cleopatra being black until I found out it was made by Jada Pinkett Smith. And then I really started paying attention because that bitch annoys me. She ruined the Fresh Prince, and that's not okay. So that bitch annoys me. I start looking into it. And I'm like, holy shit, this actress doesn't look anything like the sculptures of Cleopatra. As a matter of fact, Cleopatra has a pickle nose, and this actress has a Lamar Jackson pancake nose. We've all seen Lamar Jackson. We know what's up, okay? So, pickle nose versus pancake nose, okay? Not the same, not even a little bit. We can't say for sure that she was white. I don't think she was white. I think she had a tan. She was born in Alexandria, so she could just be a regular, Middle Eastern color. But the whole thing is that Jada Pinkett Smith is trying to rewrite history. The trailer starts with a black woman being like, when I was growing up, my family always told me I don't care what history teaches you, Cleopatra was black. What, dude? What do you think, you're fucking Jada Pinkett Smithsonian and you can just change history? They like freak out every time they see the sun. Every time a chicken sees the sun, it's like a monkey with a magic trick. Like they freak out every time the sun comes up. They're just like, oh my God, he came out of nowhere. How about Duck Hodges dating Lainey Wilson? Who the fuck's Lainey Wilson? Oh my God. Duck Hodges, dude? Dude, come on, bro. That's tragic? It's tragic that the Duck Man? Come on, bro. Let the ducky fly, man. Come on, dude. Dude, just because he couldn't be Duck Dodgers on the field doesn't mean he can't be Darkwing Duck in the bedroom, bro. You know what I mean? Spitting on the pussy like Daffy. Well, that was Taz. Ah, fuck if I would have nailed that, bro.
Can you answer this?
Okay, so let's do pros and cons of each, right? So Godzilla, okay, pro. Nuclear energy, it can shoot out like a hyper beam like it's a Pokemon. Okay? Con, hates Asian people. It's just a fact. Okay? Reptar, pro. Friendly to kids. Con, friendly to kids. Is it a pedophile dinosaur? I don't know. So I guess it comes down to this. Which one has the better plot armor? And if I had to guess, I mean, Godzilla's almost lost to a fucking moth. But then again, Reptar almost lost to some kids. But then again, Tommy Pickles is a badass. And what are you going to do about Phil and Lil? And not to mention Angelica. And Chucky Finster, he's so scared, he just falls into victory. I mean, you got to go with Reptar. I talked myself into it. 100%, dude. Reptar's taking out Godzilla, dude. For 3 reasons, dude. Godzilla hates Asians. It has God in the name, which is blasphemy. And what the fuck is a Zilla? I've heard of Zillow. Well, now you can post nudes of your fucking deflated hockey puck hitting tit. You know what I mean? Your tit done got smashed by a hockey puck 80 miles an hour. You know? Talk about Deflategate. You know what I mean? Where's Tom Brady at when you need him? I heard he's single. And I heard he likes things deflated. So, what's up? Power Couple 2023. Mia Khalifa, Tom Brady. Let's go, baby! Dolly Parton is releasing a rock album with Slipknot, guys. And then she's going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Big Tits Hall of Fame. The Christmas Movie Hall of Fame. The Country Music Hall of Fame. And then the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And she has an amusement park. Can you get any more goated than Dolly Parton? Are we fucking serious right now? Walt Disney is more than Dolly Parton, though she played in some Disney movies, so huh? Dude, nah fucking way, bro. Nah way, dude. First of all, Walt Disney employed Nazis. End of story. Put dicks in little girls' movies. End of story. Did Dolly Parton do any of that? No, she didn't. All she did was give men some big tits to look at while singing good music to their girlfriends. You know, that's goated. She did everything Walt Disney did without hiring Nazis and putting dicks in front of little girls. Fucking goated. She played the best whore in Texas. Why wouldn't she? She's not going to play the 3rd best whore in Texas. Are you fucking stupid? If Dolly Parton does anything, she's going to be number 1. She's going to be the best. Whether it's country music star, Christmas movie star, fake tit star, doesn't matter. So if she's going to be a whore in Texas, you best believe she's going to be the best. Come on, bro. Dolly Parton. Ah, shit, I was muted on the stream, cuz I'm retarded. Uh, yeah, like you don't have to do anything, bro. We're just like I'm trying to think of like the best way to be like, guys, on Wednesdays from like 8 to 9 or 8:30 to 9:30, we're going to be working on the Genie Wars. It's a story that me and my friend are working on for a contest. Like I'm trying to figure out the best way to make that like, and also I want to make it funny so people want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know. What up, Neil? So, just to give anybody that's here a little thing of what's going on is this is the best way I can describe it. I'm just gonna give the spiel like I want to give the spiel. So chat, like most writers, even like big name people like J.K. Rowling and R.R. Tolkien and like all those people, right? They openly admit that like you have maybe 4 to 5 unbelievably good, unique stories creatively in your lifetime. And even the best of them only get that. And unfortunately for me, I've only had 2. Or maybe fortunately for me, I don't know. But the one that I've had that I want to do something with, I was talking with my friend at work, and we decided we were going to do something with it because we both believe in the idea a lot. And it got out of hand. I talked for 8 straight hours about it one day to the point where I created multiple episodes, scene by scene, transitions and all. I don't have the entire dialogue worked out or anything like that, but that's what this is about. This is what Wednesdays are going to be about. We are going to dive in as a community, and we are going to put this together, and we're going to submit it to a contest, and hopefully we can win, because the idea itself is unbelievably unique and top tier, and if we can execute it right, there's no doubt in my mind we absolutely win. And I think it'd be fucking super fantastic for everybody, and I'd love to see it get made because I believe in the idea. DQ, what are you thinking? What? Yeah. You can't hear DQ. You still can't hear DQ? DQ. I wonder why that is. Why is that? You're in the Xbox party chat. Okay, maybe I'm gonna leave. I can hear you, yeah. Why don't you like for what? I'm not streaming from the Xbox, so that shouldn't matter. Hold on. I know what's going on here. I'm fucking retarded. Okay. Now we're cooking with grease. Now talk. Oh my god. Hold on. No, the gate. No, I can hear you, but the thing can't. Oh no. I never checked to see if it was working. Fuck. So my Xbox setup's not working. It's not registering. Well, I can't even do the game stream if I can't get this fixed. It's not popping up. Well, we can always try to fix it. Do it again next week. Luckily, there's not too big of a time thing on it. That's actually so shitty. Hmm. Fuck, dude. Why? I don't understand why it's not working, though. That's what's gonna piss me the fuck off. Oh, this sucks. No, you don't understand. It's not my Xbox isn't showing up on the stream PC. So I can't even game stream. I have to shut down the computer and restart it. This is what happens every time. I should have fucking checked the shit beforehand, but I didn't want to fucking have the whole goddamn thing on for no reason. Using up my goddamn internet. Now here we go. Alright, well, it's shot, so fuck it. Whatever. I mean, there's nothing to do, man. Nobody can hear you. Now I'm pissed. Because I was going to do a game stream and everything. It's a waste of a fucking day. Bro, there's nothing to do. I have to restart this computer, which means ending the stream. Because it ends the stream. Yeah, well, I'm not doing it today. I'll end the stream, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll probably put. I just gotta, I gotta say goodbye. I'll be back. Fuck, man! Dude, I fucking hate this shit. Like, it's fucking so stupid. Oh my god! I just literally wasted the whole fucking day doing this. I just want to fucking do this shit. Fuck! Alright, chat. Well, I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna figure this out. Hopefully next week we can do this. Because this is fucking retarded. Nothing triggers me in life more than technology. It makes me so fucking mad. I don't know why he unplugged it in the fucking first place. Oh, shit. All right, chat. Thanks for being here. I might go live again in a little bit. I don't know. Nope. Don't be mad. All right, chat. Thanks for being here. Didn't go exactly how I planned, but next week, for sure, on Wednesday at this time, we'll be talking about the Genie Wars with Roman, Zyla, Empress Esme, Maximus, Brutus, the Twin Jins, all of them. Stay tuned, chat. Stay fucking tuned.